Sierra Club President Ramon Cruz last week called the surprise compromise between Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin a big effing deal. The bill calls for $369 billion in funding for environmental justice, making clean energy products, and cutting the nation's carbon emissions by 40%.
It's not where we need to be, but it's much further along than we have been.
San Diego 350's Masada Dizenhouse says it's important to codify carbon emission goals, but the legislative package remains a mixed bag.
It's very far from perfect. It has some really insidious parts like subsidies for expanding extraction of oil and gas and for the false climate solutions being pushed by the fossil fuel industry. But it also has hundreds of billions of dollars to incentivize renewable energy efficiency, and investing in environmental justice communities.
Energy industry analyst David Victor says the legislation is significant because it's a deal that could make it to President Biden's desk. The UC San Diego professor says the agreement comes during a difficult political environment.
We've waited for decades now to get serious about the climate problem, and we can't do a huge amount very quickly, especially in the context of the energy crisis that we're in, where there's a huge amount of political pressure to increase conventional fossil fuel production.
Victor cautions that the goal to reduce carbon emissions by 40% is somewhat aspirational.
These numbers are always a little bit squishy because figuring out the actual reduction in emissions requires knowing how these policies will be implemented. We don't know that yet.
Democrats hope for a Senate vote before the end of the month. The House would also need to approve the bill before it's sent to Biden. Erik Anderson, KPBS News.